Welcome to the collective. My name is Furman, and we have the reigning champion of E3 2021 right here. You're such a good boy. Yes, you are. He's a little love, man. You're a little good guy right there. Yes, guys. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it. Little brother done kicked all of y'all butts, and you guys haven't even gone yet. We're still waiting on you, Sony. We're still waiting on you, Nintendo. Don't drop the ball. Don't do it. I was going to do the rest of the video while holding the Xbox, but that thing's freaking heavy, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get my iPad. So here we are. And as always, guys, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I am so hyped. I am so hyped because Microsoft, they went to bat. They saw Ubisoft yesterday, or 2 days ago to you guys, and they were like, nah, that's not how you do E3. We don't give a crap about your little subscription services and your pay to win and blah, blah, blah. Boring. Let's just update the games that we got. That's all you guys did on Saturday. Moving on, let's go to Xbox. Now, I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can because holy crap, there's so many games to talk about. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so as first things first, we have a new IP that is an Xbox exclusive, and it is set hundreds of years in the future. That one is actually called Starfield, and from what it looks like another space game, but it actually looks really interesting. Yeah, so that one looks pretty cool. Now we have Stalker 2, The Heart of Chernobyl, and that one's basically like a Russian game. It looks like another like faction style game, like, you know, that type of thing, and, you know, slash kind of a monster shooter. So it actually looks interesting. I'm actually looking forward to looking more into this game because this one looks pretty interesting. And then we got another game called Contraband, and it's basically a new IP. They just showed a cinematic teaser for it, so there's not really any info on it, but it does look really interesting, so that's pretty awesome. And now we have a kind of a really random one. It's Sea of Thieves is getting another kind of like an expansion, and they call it A Pirate's Life, obviously, because, you know, it's based off Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, that is right. You are going to have some of the cast of the Pirates of the Caribbean in Sea of Thieves. Now, I could never get into that game, but there's actually a really big following for that game, so that one is also pretty awesome looking, and you guys should definitely look into that. Just wipe the sweat off of me real quick. Now, they also announced another game called 12 Minutes, and from the looks of it, it just kind of looks like an indie game, and then, you know, just some people got arrested in it. So another one where they didn't really tell too much of, but it also looks really interesting, so I'm looking forward to seeing that. And they also announced Psychonauts 2. That one is coming to the Game Pass. Now, I was never really into Psychonauts, so not really too into it, but it looks really interesting, so I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a try. And then they talked about Fallout 76, which, yeah, I don't even know why they did that, because, wow, how is that game still alive? But whatever. Fallout 76 is getting some new DLC. So, yeah, I think it's called Steel Rain. And then now there is another game called Party Animals. Now, this one looks kind of bizarre because of the fact that it's just like little fluffy stuffed animals where they're basically like fighting each other. So it's like more of a fighting version of what's that game called? It's more of a fighting game version of Fall Guys. That's kind of what it seems like. So that one also looks pretty interesting too, but not really my cup of tea. Now, there is another game called Somerville, and it's like an indie version of Death Stranding. That's kind of how I would describe it. There's these like random little pillar things that look like an alien invasion, and you're trying to get away from it with your family. So, yeah, that's basically that, but also looks pretty cool. Now, we finally got Halo Infinite. About time. The game that was supposed to come out last year, November, at launch, is finally being released this year, holiday season. They didn't give us a date yet, which kind of sucks, but at least we know for a fact it's coming holiday season, so that's going to be really interesting. And from the looks of it, the premise of the game is basically you're looking for Cortana again. She was supposed to get deleted, and you're with this new AI robot girl that looks kind of like Cortana, but not really. So yeah, hopefully it turns out good. The only thing I will say though is I'm a little bit worried about the free-to-play aspect of it, just because free-to-play is it's just basically like a cash grab. Like, they tell you you're getting it for free, but then they give you all sorts of skins and nonsense and stuff. So yeah, not really looking forward to that, but the multiplayer does look really good, so I will give it that. Now we have Diablo 2 Resurrected is coming to Game Pass, so that one looks cool. I'm not really a Diablo guy, but you know, a lot of people love that game, so that's going to be really cool for them. And there's a game called A Plague Take Requiem. It has breathtaking visuals, some type of slime monster chasing the protagonist. So that's, I don't really know what to say about that, but it looks cool. So let's see what happens. And we finally got some Far Cry 6 gameplay. So that one was really cool. The game looks really fleshed out. It looks really awesome. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just classic Far Cry. That's kind of my only issue with Far Cry, is that all the Far Cries kind of sort of look the same and they kind of play the same. But this one does look a lot more smoother than the last few, so that's always nice. Now there's a game. Now they also talked about a game called Slime Rancher. And the name kind of speaks for itself. Like, not really much more to say about that, you know. You're a rancher and you're herding slime. So yeah. Now there's another game called Shredders. And that one looks like a really sick snowboarding game. So if you guys are into like sports games, like snowboarding, that type of thing, this might be the game for you. And naturally, you know, since it's a sport game, they got to make the game look beautiful, and it does. So yeah, there's that. There is Atomic Heart. It's kind of a weird looking game, and they had like a Russian song on it, so I don't know. It was cool though. Now here is where they got me, and I almost want to say I felt disrespected. This game is called Euden Chronicles. I don't know if I said that. I'm going to say Aiden Chronicles. Let's go with that. Aiden Chronicles. It is basically a really JRPG style game, and it looks a lot like Octopath, which is like, how dare you make a JRPG and put it on Xbox and make it look absolutely amazing. I mean, guys, this game makes Octopath Traveler, as gorgeous as a game as that is, it makes it look bootleg. How crazy is that? But hey, it's coming. My only issue with it is the fact that it's coming in 2023. That sucks. Like, why would you even announce it if it's not coming anytime soon? But what can you do? Now we're getting to more of the funny type of stuff. They actually showed Outer Worlds 2. That is actually coming, and they literally showed the best possible trailer ever. Like, they were literally trolling big trailers. Like, check this out.
That wah sound can mean only one thing. We must gaze over an epic shot of a world, and there should be lens flares. Now we see our hero, but only their silhouette, because the developers haven't finished the design. or finished the story.
And that's literally why they won. And then after that, we got Flight Simulator. Now this one actually looks really cool. It actually, I almost thought it was a CGI trailer because of how photorealistic it looked. Like, it just looked breathtaking. It was amazing. And I know I keep saying breathtaking, but they all looked that good. But this one looked really amazing. This one looked like as close to real life as I've ever seen a game look. So that's pretty awesome. And they're actually adding an expansion to it. Who would have thought a flight simulator game is going to get an expansion? And who better to have in that expansion than Top Gun? I mean, it's a match made in heaven. So we're going to be hitting the airways as Maverick. Now guys, this is why Xbox is king right now. Forza Horizon 5. Guys, this game looks phenomenal. I literally cannot wait to get my hands on this game. And the best part about it is the fact that it's coming on Game Pass, because that's basically Xbox's biggest push. We're putting all of our main titles on Game Pass. And while I do prefer having some games, some physical games, it is just really nice to know for a fact that, let's say, you can't really afford the game right now, you can get it on Game Pass. So I'm very much looking forward to Forza Horizon 5, which looks beautiful, and it's going to be taking place in Mexico. That's really awesome. Mexico looks amazing, and just that whole trailer they showed for it was just gorgeous. Now we got another game called Redfall, and that one looks pretty interesting. Kind of crazy though. It's like a crazy vampire game with a band of misfits. So it looks like maybe it might have some type of 4-player co-op type of thing. And that one does look like a lot. That one does look like a lot of fun. So I can't wait to see that game. That's gonna be really cool. Yeah, last but not least, Xbox mini fridge. Now, we've been wanting this for the longest time. Honestly, if it was up to me, I would have bought the actual full-size fridge. But we'll take the mini fridge. We'll definitely take that. And I will be looking forward to doing a review on that, because, we gotta unbox it. I haven't been doing very many unboxing videos, so I'm looking forward to getting back into that. But yeah, that's gonna be really cool. And that was Xbox right there. Beautiful. 10 out of 10. This is what E3 is about. E3 is about dropping big games, dropping what's coming, what's about to drop, and giving us a taste, a little sneak peek of the future. That's what it's about. It is not about, let's go and, hey guys, we're adding some really basic DLC to these cool games that you've had for years, and yeah, that's what we've been working on, because all we care about is money. No, that's not what E3 is about. E3 is about the games. Get that through your thick skull, Ubisoft. And yeah, I was actually going to make another video about this, but it's so short and disappointing that I'm just going to add it to this one. The Square Enix presentation. That was boo-boo, poo-poo, doo-doo. I don't know what they were thinking. Wow. So they started off by showing you Guardians of the Galaxy, which actually looks really cool, but the characters at the same time look mad generic. And Peter Quill looks like kind of a douchebag, which I'm not really feeling that. I feel like the reason why the MCU's Peter Quill was so good was because of the fact that he looks like a jerk, but he looks like a normal guy too. And this guy doesn't portray that at all. He just seems like a big giant douchebag. But hey, that's just me. So yeah, they showed that off, which was really cool. And then they literally showed this off and almost gave me a heart attack until I realized what it was. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 Pixel Remaster. Why? When I was watching the trailer for this, I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get 1 through 6 and they're gonna be on the new consoles. They're gonna be on the Switch, the PS5, the Xbox Series X, PC. No, that's not what it was. Nope. No. For one, it was a pixel remaster, which I don't even know what the heck that means. But if it looks anything like what the mobile games look, like the remasters they did for the mobile games, like for 5 and for 6, gross. Put that in the dumpster where it belongs, because it looked hideous and I literally couldn't even play those games. But if they actually make it look good, and if they actually bring it to the consoles where they're supposed to be, not on the iPhone and not on Steam, then I might actually give it a chance. Then they touched up a little bit on Legend of Mana. Well, they didn't really touch up on it at all. They just showed a little snippet, a teaser trailer for it, and that's going to be coming out real soon. But we already knew that. So, yeah. Now they talked about the Avengers new expansion, which is the Black Panther expansion. And that actually looks really good. But it's not enough for me to want to play the game again, just because of the fact that it's almost like Destiny. If that game was just a single player or multiplayer campaign, and then it didn't ask you to log in every single day, then I might actually give that a chance. But I don't know, I can't get into the mindset of having to log in every single day to play a game. But yeah. And there is a game called Babylon's Fall, and it's generic looking, and I was not impressed at all. So, moving on. And then they talked about Life is Strange, which is getting a facelift, and it's also coming in September. And they also talked about Life is Strange 2. So, not really my type of game. It's like a slice of life type of game where, you know, your powers are kind of dumb and ridiculous, but whatever. So that's also coming out soon, so look forward to that. And last but not least, we have the new Square Enix IP, which is called Something to Paradise. It is basically Final Fantasy Origins. Whew, wow, swing and a miss. I don't really know what to say about that game, but I don't know. It just looks really basic. I hated the fact that the protagonist was yelling the whole trailer. He's like, I gotta defeat chaos. I gotta defeat chaos. Nobody cares. And then they had you, it was the protagonist, and then he had 2 guys with him, and they both looked stupid. Like, the guy with pink hair looks ridiculous, and I don't even remember what the other guy looked like, but he looked stupid too. But they showed Garland, and that was cool. And that was basically it. That's all they showed. That's it. And I don't know what to make of that. But yeah. That's kind of where we are with that. And I will say this: if you guys are PS5 owners, my brother actually told me that you guys can actually download the demo to that game, the Final Fantasy Origins. Go to your PS5, log in or whatever, and then download that game, so you guys can try it out and see kind of what it's like. And hopefully my mind will change when I try it. I'm hoping for that. But yeah, we will see what happens when it comes to that. And honestly, I kind of wish that all of the companies would do that a little more often. I feel like E3 should be more interactive when it comes to its fans around the world. They should be, all those trailers that they're dropping, we should be able to have access to them. Maybe not all of them. Maybe not the alphas or, that type of stuff. Maybe we could get access to the betas. Maybe we could get access to some of the games that you want everyone to try out, to give a shot to. That's the way we should be moving. But hey, hopefully we do. And yeah. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. And yeah, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. So we will see you guys on the next video. Nintendo, Sony, your turn. The ball's in your courts. Get it done. Bye.